Hey everyone! So if you know what celebrations happen in February, you can probably imagine why this month's SEL theme is all about self-esteem and loving our differences. So when we talk about self-esteem, it basically means all the thoughts that you have about yourself, who you are, your abilities, for better or for worse. If you have a high or healthy self-esteem, generally you'll think of yourself pretty positively. When our self-esteem is higher, we're able to deal with difficult times in our lives without them having too much of a long-term negative impact. With lower self-esteem, your beliefs about yourself may be more negative and maybe focus more on your mistakes or weaknesses. Typically, this would mean you take failures or difficulties harder. So there's a pretty big reason why our self-esteem is so important. There's actually a direct connection between our self-esteem and our mental health. More negative thinking patterns associated with lower self-esteem, like assuming you'll fail at things if you try, can over time lead to depression and anxiety and make it hard to try new things, which can lead to even more frustration and avoidance. So keep in mind there are a few different things that can cause lower self-esteem. This can include difficult childhood experiences like being bullied, having a hard time in school, difficult family relationships, difficult life events like losing someone you love or some relationship ending or being fired. Elements of your own personality, like your tendency to think negatively or compare yourself to others. Feeling different, lonely, and isolated, or like you're the odd one out, or like there's pressure for you to conform to some kind of social norm. Being stigmatized or discriminated against in some way can also affect the way you see yourself. But the good news is that low self-esteem is not irreversible. It can be changed, and there are a lot of things that you can do to increase your self-esteem. In order to increase your self-esteem, you need to challenge and change negative beliefs you have about yourself. Do things you're good at and enjoy doing to build your confidence, and build positive relationships and spend time around supportive people who help you feel good about yourself rather than criticize you. Look after your physical health. This can make you feel happier and healthier and improve your self-image, so this means exercising, getting enough sleep, and eating well. Try to focus on the positive things. This can take practice to get used to. You can start by making a list of things you like about yourself. So, because we know that the way that other people treat us can have an impact on our own self-esteem, it's important that we're really thoughtful and intentional with how we treat and interact with other people. Show people that you care. Make them feel valued and loved. Encourage them and lift others up. Remind people of their positive qualities and positive things about them or what they've done. Avoid blaming people for things that aren't their fault, and be patient. And for any adults out there watching this, here are some fun activities you can do with your kids or your students to build their own self-esteem. You can even start by playing a game of Candyland, and for every color card you pull, you answer one of these prompts. Practice using a self-esteem journal. Have them finish the sentences and talk about things that they are proud of or like about themselves. Teach them the power that their words about themselves can have on their own feelings. Catch them when they use negative self-talk and encourage them to use positive self-talk instead, like affirmations. To learn even more about this, check out January's Family University from our SEL team, which was all about self-esteem and resiliency. You can find it on our YouTube channel. So, in the spirit of this month's theme, I challenge each of you to embrace the things that make you unique and find ways to love people who are different from you, because you never know what impact that can make.